Here's where we are so far with the Sci-Fi future prison. It's been crazy around here lately with my kids, and we're starting to think about moving and buying a house. We're in a little village in New Brunswick near Miramichi. There's not much to do around here. It's a beautiful area, but we're trying to move to St. John, and so there's been a lot of stuff happening, so I haven't had much time to do this, but I want to do a little bit of work here, and what I'm thinking of doing is the following. Let's get all the screencast keys going and everything. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is make a computer panel, like a computer server. I don't know if that makes any sense, but here's what I'm going to do. I copied that out, right? And I'm going to work on this. It's got the bevel. All right, so let's do this. Let's just focus on that. I'm sure. Do I have another one? Okay. Let's do this. I'm going to start putting some edge loops in here. I want to do something up. Let's Control B, pull that out to make a space. Just roll my mouse up a bunch of times. I can add more if I want later. Just want to start setting this up. And then here, okay, let's do this. Let's split this and do a panel of sorts. But so maybe I'll do it right in the middle. Come out like this. What do I need here? Let's try another one. Say do that. I'm going to cut here and have it indented. I'll come back to that in a minute. And I want something down near the bottom as well. You know what? Maybe I want these a bit longer. Something down here. Split it. Another access panel there. Okay, let's work on this thing first. Something else there too, probably. Okay, so how would I do this? What am I thinking? Let's just see if this is what I want to do. Let me try this. Scale this in the Z. I might not need these bottom ones. Yeah, I'm thinking of that kind of a thing. Let me come back up here and shift alt and click those and just X dissolve edges. Let me just do that. See if this is what I want. I was thinking I would delete those faces, and then I'm going to get rid of the bevel for now, and then come in here and get these edges. And let's look from the side here. Let's just try this. Let's just extrude in. I don't need this snap, I don't think. And then I've got, okay, so let's do this. Let's grab these four. So it's still 4 points. I have to make a face, but I think I'm going to need to come in here and wireframe and grab these and merge at center just to make sure. Merge at center. Let's see if I did that right. Okay. So I have an indentation there. And then up here, let's see if I was to... Yeah, this might take a bit of work, but what I'm thinking is... Let's go for this. Oops. Let's see. That, and then on this side. And do the same thing. I have to, and I'd rebuild this. Rather than, cutting away with booleans. Let's delete those. Turn that off again. And then now what I would do, let me see, is this what I want to do? Everything that I would need, and what, extrude that in. Maybe I have to merge those ones too. Let's look from the side and see if this is what I want to do. can't tell where that is. Could snap, couldn't I? Alright, let's try snap to edge in there. And what edge do I want to snap to though? Let's turn that off. And then what? Yeah, I mean, I may have to go around and merge a whole bunch of stuff. I think this is what I wanted to do. And just bear with me while I do this, all this stuff. I don't know, maybe I can be selecting both edges at the same time. I don't know. Let's see if I do this. No, separately. We just selected all merge at center. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm just curious as to whether or not I have to mess with this. Seems all right. Well, no, when I put the bevel on. Okay, that actually looks fine. It's not going to stay like that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make myself a little area like that. Now, if I put an edge loop here, I don't think that's going to be a problem. And I'll just put one here and go for roughly the same distance. And let's see if I take these and I just bring them in. How does that look? I still keep most of my bevel. I don't think I got a real problem. And then what I was thinking I would do is I would take this piece here and Shift D to duplicate it, pull it out, P to break it out. I'll go into this and I'll select that edge and I dissolve it. I don't need that. And then I'm going to extrude back, but I'll delete that back face. And then take these corners and I'll round them a little bit. And hopefully it'll look like it fits all right. I'll do that. I'll grab that one. Let's see, that pushes in. You know, that kind of a thing. All right. I'll work on the shading on this thing in a bit. And then for this thing, I could. I don't know that I would want to use that. I think I would do a separate handle for that. Actually, this one I might do horizontally. Pull it out. I'll extrude back, get rid of those. Round these. Round that. Push that on for that kind of thing. We'll put bolts there in a bit. Come back up here and have a look at this. So that's what I'm missing there, right? There we go. Come in here. And I'm going to select that, Shift D, bring it out, P to break it out. Take this piece, let's just focus just on that. Take this edge and dissolve that edge. Let's give this some thickness. I can delete that back face. Put an edge there, and then come here, Control B, pull it up, I want to do some notches in this as well. I just did arbitrarily however much I wanted. And coming to maybe about there. And then what I was thinking is, don't worry about what the bevel looks like. I'm going to get rid of these. I'm going to do the same kind of thing I did before. It's 4, right? 2 and 2. That could be the middle. Kind of. So maybe I get rid of this one. Did I do that? Oh, that one, eh? Let's go back to this and just see. 2, 3, 4. Maybe I delete those. Let's turn that off. Do the usual thing that I did before. What edges do I need to extrude down? Put on snap to this edge. Rebuild it and then merge some stuff like then I'll come in wireframe and I'll just have a look at all these, merge at center. Okay, let's get rid of this stuff for now. And let's get rid of this just so I can see what I've got going on here. And let's do that. And let's do that. And let's just have a look at this. There we go. That's better. What I'm thinking of doing is okay, just this middle here. If I can get it. I can put another edge loop and that'll tighten that up in a second. But let's bring stuff back. See what I got there? So yeah, so if I wanted to, let's save that. I could throw in one more edge loop and just tighten that up a little bit. Let's see if I like that effect. And I might. And yeah, now I see that. Okay, now I want to round those. So let's just focus on that, if I can, a little bit, just the edges. Maybe not the top. So let's try this and see how much of the bevel we lose when I do that. Okay. Let's scale that in the X a little bit. Something like that. That's basically what I was thinking of for that. And then, of course, yeah, there's more I want to do on this. Okay. What about right there? Just see how it goes if I do this. How does that look so far? I can't tell. I'm much of a bevel I lost. It may not matter. And then maybe from this one I would then, maybe I would copy it out, extrude it back, delete that back face, and I could just have it as part of the same thing. Maybe I'd scale that in the Y and in the Z. I don't know what that looks like, but let's look back. Alright, well, you get the idea. And has this got... Yeah, it does. Okay, I'm not going to mess with that one much more. It's got a slightly different bevel on it. I mean, it's a panel, you know. Okay. And then, have I got any? You can see it's propagating there. Any bolts or anything to pre-use that I can just reuse? How do I grab these? And I shift D. I'll break them out. Let's go into individual origins and just scale them bigger. And then take one of them. It might be too big, but we'll see. I don't know. Maybe not. Can I Control I and just get rid of these guys for now? So I just got that one. And look from the side. Oh, I got more than one. Where's my... Okay, so what's going on here? Why did I see more than one? Is it my imagination? Oh, that's being propagated down there. Yeah. All right. If I did that, I'm just going to copy them by hand. By eye, I guess, is what I mean. Select that, Control L, Shift D, bring it down, just to see what does it look like. Yeah, you know, like that. Same thing for this bottom panel, so we'll take these. I'm gonna go in, I'm gonna take one. Shift D and G. Period key to zoom in on that. Copy it. Again, it's a lot of polys, and you might do this in texturing, but I'm gonna do it in the modeling phase here. You can do more stuff on there. Save that for now. Let's where is this? This is just in collection. That's fine where it is right now. And that at least gives us the start of those computer panels. And final positioning is yet to come. So let's have a look at that. Let's first of all double check that. So we got a couple of issues here. Recalculate that outside and that. These ones are just copied, so I could select everything if I wanted to. Okay. Let's save that. Let's turn that off. Let's turn the shadow on. Okay. So yeah, I mean, there's more that I could see doing on this for sure. but that's what I get so far. So a small improvement that took us over half an hour to do, but that's what we're getting so far. So definitely going to add some more details, a little bit more to this perhaps, and inside I've got some plans as we continue to model this thing. Cool. Thanks for watching.